What's up guys, it's Rahil, and I just wanted to make a quick video talking about the new Switch OLED that was just announced last week. But before we get started, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing for more videos like these. I mainly talk about tech, but I also do talk about music. Anyways, let's get started. When I saw the trailer for the Switch OLED, I was excited, but I also questioned the product. I was excited because of the OLED screen and how that'll make games look a lot better in handheld mode, considering I do mainly play in handheld. And I was also excited because this is the first major revision of this Switch system, and I don't really count the Switch Lite as a revision because that was a completely different system. The kickstand is also a major change to the system. Gone is that little plastic piece to what is now an adjustable stand that takes up the entire body of the Switch. This allows the Switch to be set at different angles, but now there's not just one little piece that is off-center holding the Switch. I didn't really care about the improved speakers, considering the audio on the Switch is already pretty good, and I usually use headphones when I'm playing in handheld mode. And for storage, again, I didn't really care. In the end, you're gonna have to buy a micro SD card, even if you are going all physical for games and update data. Having 64 gigs does mean you can hold off longer, and you'll get more space for save data, but it's not like you can avoid getting a micro SD card. And for the dock, I was actually more excited about the design than the fact that the dock has built-in Ethernet jack. Even though I dock my Switch on my desk, I still have it running on Wi-Fi, and my entertainment setup is too far to run an Ethernet cable too. And besides, I can just pick up a USB to Ethernet adapter. But the design of the new dock looks so good. The rounded corners and the light up Switch logo. If I already didn't have a second dock, I might have considered buying that dock separately. I know it's disappointing that Nintendo didn't release a Switch Pro when people said they would, but I did make a video talking about why I think Nintendo will not be making a Switch Pro. Basically, Nintendo's focus in the console market is games that cater towards kids, families, and parties. Like, people are more prone to playing a game like Smash or 1-2 Switch or Mario Kart at a party than something like Doom Eternal. Nintendo has already made its own little place in the console market. If they try to make a 4K console to let people play games like Doom or NBA 2K at 4K like the other consoles, they are now competing themselves with Microsoft and Sony. And besides, why would you want to play Mario Kart or Smash at 4K? People buy an Xbox, PlayStation, and/or PC to play the latest game at the best possible graphics. People buy Nintendo Switch to play the party games and to take some of those games that they normally play on other consoles on the go. If Nintendo were to ever release a Switch Pro, I think that it will most likely be a TV-only system. This will allow Nintendo not worry as much about space and thermals, and they don't have to focus on battery life. And that way, more games can be played natively at 4K than having to play upscaled. But again, it just doesn't make sense for Nintendo to make a Switch Pro. People are still buying a regular Nintendo Switch, and people will start to buy the Switch OLED. Again, people buy Switch for the games, not for the graphics. Anyways guys, that's all for the video. If you liked it, hit the like button, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys later.